Hey y'all, how you doing today? My name is Suzanne and I am the founder of Dixie Belle Paint. I'm so happy that y'all could come out and join us today because we are really going to be doing something fun and I think that you're going to enjoy it a lot. We have a new product that we've introduced within the past couple months. It's a patina paint and a patina spray. Now, you might be asking exactly what patina is. My husband and I have argued about this because he thought it just applied to certain things. It applies to a lot of finishes out there, but mostly what it applies to and what we're going to be doing today is the metallics. You can have like an old wood patina or a leather patina that's nice and worn and all of that, but this is mostly like what you would see on the Statue of Liberty, how that has that kind of copper, that green patina over the copper. Old bronze statues have the blue and the green patina. Also, rust is a type of patina that you get over iron. So what we are going to be showing you today is how you can get that look, which takes years and years to develop on different surfaces and metallic pieces, but we're going to show you how you can get that on anything in under an hour. And so it's really, really cool. I think you're going to love it and you're probably going to want to patina everything. So I'm going to first show you some examples of what we're talking about. So the first thing I want to show you is I got this at Walmart the other day, just a plain galvanized bucket. And we were able to turn it into this really cool rusty piece. And you can see on the inside, it's the same thing. But we've done that, you know, with this product that we're using. Couple other examples we have under here is this. We are a dog-friendly workplace, so if you hear some dogs barking, that's why. We have this gold ceramic basket that I picked up at Marshall's. It was on sale for $6, I think, and we have patinaed it to get this lovely green copper. And you can see the bottom is exactly the same. So you can get this on any surface. We've also got this great rusty chest. As you can see, we've got some rust on it. We've got some patina, some copper green patina, and this is from Omaha Steaks. This is actually a styrofoam box. So if I were going to be using this for anything, I probably would have filled this in, but I wanted to keep it like that so y'all would see that it's actually a styrofoam box that we patinaed. So, and got a couple other things. This is a drawer, and that's what that looks like. So what we are going to do is we are going to start a project that will end up like this. The first thing we've got right here is how we start with the love sign. We have going to start with our prime start. Now, when you're painting over metal, you need to start with the prime start. What that will do is it will protect your metal from actually corroding, because this is a process that is all natural. It is not a process that's a faux finish. So when you're creating this, it is actually something that happens in nature, but just a lot faster. So there we've got that. We've got the first step, which is the prime start. So right here I've got the prime start finished. That one's dry. We're going to take the next step and use the copper patina paint. Now, the great thing about this and what makes it work is that there's actually metal flakes suspended in the acrylic base. So you need to make sure it's mixed up really, really well, because you need those metal flakes actually on the surface here. So that's shaken up all well. We are going to start applying the first coat. It's going to be 2 coats. Hopefully you'll be able to see how that is looking. You can see the kind of shininess on it. We want everybody to see how they can get brand new things looking nice and old and crusty and rusty. And green and blue. Okay, so we've got our first coat of paint on. That's what that looks like. Let that dry. That's got to dry. And now we're going to take, after it's dried, it's going to look like that. Now, after the second coat, after this coat is dry, you're going to put 1 more coat on. Now, one of the things you need to, or I like to do, it's totally up to you, but I like to kind of pounce when I'm applying because you're going to get that kind of textured look. If you don't want a textured look and you just want to paint in nice straight lines, that's fine too. But you're going to get a more natural look the more uneven and pouncy that you get. So you're going to want to do this really good. Get a lot of your paint on there, and remember, it's the metal flakes in the paint that gets the patina spray activated. And there we go. We're just going to pounce a little bit more on. All right, and there you have that. So this is actually where the magic happens, because now what you do is you take your patina spray, either green or blue. This is the green patina we're going to be using because that's the look that we're going for. Get this out of the way, and we are going to just start spraying. What? And activating the metal flakes in the paint to get it to start drying. Now, this does not happen super fast. Happens within an hour, but when we're talking about having it do right away, it might not do it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of help it along with the heat gun. Okay, so as we'll let this sit and maybe you can see it patina up. Now, one of the other questions that we have is, let's say you patina something and you're not super happy with the way it turns out. Can you go over it? And that's the great thing, is you can go over it. So I have an example here of, this is just another fan that we bought this at Walmart and patinaed it up. It was the galvanized metal, just like you see in that bucket. But there's some spots here that I'd like to get a different color or have a little more patina on it. It just isn't as much as I really wanted. So what I'm going to do is, there's a couple of things. If I wanted to make it more rusty, I can go over that and make it more rusty. Or let's say I wanted to make it more of a blue patina and kind of get that blue look. What I can do is take my copper patina again. Either the bronze or the copper works for the blue spray. If you're wanting to rust something, you've got to use the green spray. So what I'm going to do is take the copper patina paint. Oops, this is the Prime Start, so that would not be good. The copper patina paint, where did that go? What did I do with it? Oh, it's hiding. Okay. I'm going to put this on, just kind of touch it on some of the edges here. Let's see, right here, maybe right here, right here. Tap, 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 get that nice little hammered look. Maybe some up here. we're just playing and having fun. That's the great thing, is there is no right or wrong to any of this. It just is whatever you feel like. And there's no wrong way or right way to do it, because you can, like I said, change it, paint over it. So right here, what we've got is this is just another, it's a cross, like a balsa wood cross that we got from Walmart again. And but if it's not metal, you don't have to prime start it. You just have to paint it with some Dixie Belle paint, because what that does is it will adhere, it helps the paint adhere to the surface, or the patina paint, it helps adhere to the surface. So what we're going to do is paint this. This is the iron paint, and this paint is, you're going to see, thinner than the other paints that we have, which is fine. It's just because the iron pieces aren't as thick. But it has to be shaken up really, really well. So again, we're pouncing this on because we want to kind of get that old hammered look of metal. Okay, so we're just tapping this on. And like I said, this is totally a natural finish. It's not a faux finish. It's not, a lot of different steps that you've got to do to create a certain look. This is all natural. This is what happens in nature, which is one of the reasons I think it is so cool. So we're going to let that dry real quick. Put a heat gun to it. Dry that up. Actually, what I'm going to do is I think I want to add a little rust. So I'm going to use, you can find our tutorials too on the website. So since this is the iron, we're going to be using the green patina spray. Now the iron takes a lot longer to actually show up. Sometimes it's about 6 hours. So if you're doing iron and it takes a little while, don't worry about it. It's just the way it's the nature of the iron patina. You're going to get your best results after about a few hours. Let's show you some of the things that we've done. This right here is the love sign that we were just working on. And you can see it's got a beautiful patina already. You can see it's still wet here. But that's how fast it works. Here's the original that we showed you earlier. And you can see it's gotten a nice patina to it. Let's talk about sealing it when you're done. Like I said, it's all natural. You don't have to seal it if you don't want to seal it. But you can see there's a little bit of chalkiness there. It will have some chalkiness. Now, personally, that doesn't bother me because if you leave it unsealed, it will continue to patina and you'll continue to get that aged old look. But if you want it to stop patinaing, or if you don't want to get that real chalkiness, you can seal it, and you can seal it with one of our products called Gator Hide, which is an awesome product. It's water repellent. It cleans to a beautiful shine, or a beautiful matte finish, and it works really well for this. But I also want to tell you too, while I'm remembering, you can take a damp cloth, very, very damp. So I've got this cloth in here, and it's damp. And you can wipe this down. I think this is the one. And then this kind of is a self-sealing. It kind of wipes it off. And as you can see, some of the patina is coming off. Don't freak out. It comes back. But you want to wait about 48 hours before you seal it or wipe it or do anything like that. Now, I'll seal it over here too so you can see what that's like. I'll take a little sponge here and we're just going to kind of dab it on. And it does kind of go away a little bit, but it comes back, so don't worry. But you just kind of dab it on that way, and it will stop it from any patina, any more patina happening. You'll see on this that right here I sealed it, over here I didn't. So you can see that there's really no difference in the way it looks when it's all done. Okay. But you can find all of these products at our website, dixiebellepaint.com, or one of your local retailers. We have 800 or so retailers throughout the country, and they all carry this product, and you can purchase it, and if they're out, they can order some. We'll get it to them right away. But they come in 8-ounce sizes, and for the spray and the paint. Really, the best thing to remember is if you're going to be using it on metal, you need to use the Prime Start. If you're going to be using it on anything else, you need to start with Dixie Belle paint first as your base coat, and then the patina paints on top of that. I thank y'all for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We hope you learned something fun and can up your project level to the next step. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.